Hey everyone, this is Pavlina from Pavlina's Kids Place. I'm on location at Java Jungle with Sister Cities Association of Volusia County for the Incantations of Mayan Women, and I'm here with Mary Lou Deeley, and she's the project director. Hello, how are you?
I'm excellent, Pavlina. It's a pleasure to be here with you this evening.
Yes, well, thank you for talking to me. And what exactly is Sister Cities Association of Volusia County?
Well, I'm really glad that you're here to help tell people about it because it's quite a complex project. It's an organization, a nonprofit organization, a board of people who all live in Volusia County who have done something very challenging to manage. They have paired the city of Daytona Beach with a city in France, Bayonne, France. And then they've paired the county of Volusia with a place in Mexico, Campeche, Mexico. Campeche, Campeche, Campeche. It's a town within a state, within a town within a county within a state.
Okay. And your mission for Sister Cities is global, like to get all the cities and everything. Does that mean for the people in different areas to understand each other?
Yes, absolutely. The way it's happening now is that culture is really what's bonding us and joining us together. And we like to broker groups from here going to both of our sister cities, and we like to combine people for projects. One of the projects we're doing today, or not today, but actually for about 3 years with our sister city of Campeche, is a poetry project.
Okay.
The other is photography. So I hope you'll come out and see our photos when you see them in some places.
Okay, yes. And why is this important for kids?
Well, actually, you all are much more important than we are, because the whole future of our world will be on your peaceful shoulders that understand other people. You know, we don't even understand really all of the media that you use because we're dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And so we need to hand it over to people who know what's going on and who understand how tremendously complicated the world is right now and how we depend on each other. Even more so now than when Dwight Eisenhower founded our organization in 1956.
Yes, okay. And April is Poetry Month. How are the incantations of Mayan Women the same or different from poetry?
Well, it's so amazing. We've been, the Tomoka poets and I, and Sister Cities poetry lovers, have been taking the incantations of Mayan women around Volusia County since February. We first did it at a UN luncheon, and I'm only beginning to understand now for our reading tonight how complex and complicated it is. It looks like a very simple book, but because it's based on all of Mayan history, which was about 3,000 years long, from 1500 BC to 1500 AD, and all the Spanish and then Mexican on top of it, way up in the mountains where it was very isolated. It's just astounding to find out that many of their myths are the same as the Greek and Roman myths that we grew up hearing.
Yeah. Okay, that's very cool. And Ambar Pass, who wrote the Incantations book, is an American who moved to Mexico and lived with the Mayan women. The poetry of the Mayan women seemed like they had a lot of nature and sort of depressing.
Totally somber. Mm-hmm. And I've been immersed in that seriousness for quite some time. But I'm so aware of the fact that our lives are so blessed. You know, we can go into our air conditioning and be comfortable at any time. These women who wrote about all the trials and tribulations of their everyday life, well, the poetry was real life for them. For us, it's an extra luxury. For them, it was part of their life every single day. And the incantations really, I think, are more like prayers. Prayers that people say when their lives are very difficult.
Yes, okay. And what do you like best about the Mayan women's poetry?
I think the thing that I appreciated about reading it was that it was so close to the earth. We have gotten a little bit away from nature. Here we are in a jungle,
Yes.
but it's a mighty comfortable jungle. And the women who made this book made it, first of all, it was a handmade book made out of handmade paper, like you see right here. And it was, they made it from things that they had grown themselves, corn husks and on and on. Will you be staying for our reading tonight when we...
I think so, yes.
You'll hear a detailed reading of all of the amazing things, including their clothing that went into making the paper for these books. Just by accident, I happened to be in San Cristobal about 2001, just when these women were leading the Zapatista tour to show all of the Mexicans that the Indian women needed to be respected. And I brought it home not knowing you and I would be here tonight at all.
Okay. And what events do you have coming up that you're excited about?
Oh, thank you so much for asking me. Maybe you can cover our huge show of photography that we're doing in August for the Gateway Center for the Arts.
Okay.
As we've been traveling through Mexico and to our sister city of Campeche, Campeche happens to me be very beautiful and very photogenic. She's a World Heritage Site from UNESCO, and she's preserved totally. She's the only completely walled city besides Cartagena, Colombia, in the Western Hemisphere. So she's a really incredible city, and we realized that probably the best way for us to bring our story to the people of Volusia County was to bring them those photos. And we've been doing that for a few years on easels in a very informal way, but now we're having a blockbuster photo show at the Gateway Center for the Arts in DeBary, so I hope you'll be able to come.
Okay. And how can people contact you, or do you have any websites?
Actually, we have a website, and it's on this. I am not modern. I am a person that has every morning. I read every word in the news journal. I look under every single photo to see who took it. I'm a compulsive reader, and I haven't switched to the modern world. So I have to find this. People can go to www.sistercitiesofvolusia.org, and we have a wonderful webmaster. His name is Reinhold Schlieper. He's a volunteer from Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, and he keeps everything perfect on it.
Yes, okay. And, well, thank you for talking to me.
Oh, Pavlina, it's been my pleasure. I can't wait till someday when maybe I could interview you.
Yes. And that website again was sistercitiesofvolusia.org?
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you.